Okay, the last thing we're going to do today is take a little test drive around our college and career readiness course. I'm displaying to you today an 8th grade college and career readiness course, simply because 8th grade has a third folder displayed called the career plan submission folder, and this is specific to 8th grade in the sense that 8th grade has to work through a career plan and submit it for a PDE. Everyone else, you guys all have the Getting Started, Setting Up and Maintaining Your CCR Portfolio folder, and your Artifact Submissions folder. I'm going to walk through this first folder with you. This here are resources for you to be able to use. The first two are more for students who are new to our district who may not have this set up already within their Schoology account. So the first one is a video on how to set up and create that portfolio, and the second one is how to publish your portfolio. You do want to ensure that your students have their Schoology portfolio published by clicking that green button. If they did it last year, it should still be good for this year. But basically, it allows you as a homeroom and a course teacher to be able to see a student's portfolio. Without that being clicked, you will not be able to view their artifacts. The third one is about how to access and upload an artifact. And it is simply a video that walks the students through how to submit an assignment through the Artifact Submissions folder and then add it to their portfolio. I am asking that this year we pay special attention to these steps. I'm not necessarily asking you to pay special attention to these steps in terms of I need you to follow all these steps for an arbitrary reason. It is actually purposeful. So I have supplied a slideshow as well that you could put up when your students are going through this process of adding a CCR artifact to their portfolio. So I'm going to skip to the slide because there's a video that covers these things, but here's exactly why we have to follow these steps to get our students to submit artifacts. When the student submits the artifact directly from the College and Career Readiness course through the assignment, and then right from that assignment screen adds it to their portfolio, what Schoology does is it automatically renames it to the name of that assignment. Each assignment labeled within your artifact submissions is specific to the artifact being completed and the grade level in which it's completed. So for example, a 5th grade student in an ELA class who submits their artifact through these steps, in their portfolio, it should appear as ELA Artifact 5th grade. This helps us in terms of reporting because we need to have a really clear picture of what a student's done within certain bands. So for example, the state has requirements for where it bands grades 6 through 8 together. So we need to just be able to work through those portfolios and organize them. So it is important that we do this. What I'm asking everyone to do with their students is to simply review the steps. You can utilize this slideshow in your classroom to do that. I'm going to ask that you dedicate 5 minutes as a class when you're ready to upload your Schoology assignments into that portfolio piece. I put micromanage into this because it is important that we really truly make sure that students are following each of these steps. Last year, our students, they're absolute go-getters, and they know maybe 3 other ways of how to upload something to their portfolio. We want them to follow this way, and if you can please give them the why, then I think we'll start to get into that habit, and portfolios will really start to get organized over time. And then the last thing as an instructor, I'm asking that you have kids bring up their CCR portfolio once you've finished submitting them and just go around and check that each of your students have uploaded their artifacts correctly. What you're doing in the end is you're helping your colleagues in barren time be able to go in and account for these artifacts in an efficient manner. If we don't do these steps, you are causing your colleagues to have to spend a lot of extra time opening up each artifact to understand which one it's attributed to. So please do your due diligence, help your students follow these steps, and we'll save a lot of time down the road when it comes to having to report for PIMS. Our other folders in our college and career readiness course look a little bit like this. So this is what your students see. ELA artifact 8th grade. So for example, if they're ready to submit that artifact, they would go here, open up the assignment, and submit it as they usually would. If you scroll down, you'll see that we have additional artifacts that are specific to other activities that 8th grade will partake in over the course of the year. These ones are more directed from the school counselors. The last folder we have here, and that's specific to 8th grade, is the career plan submission. It's the exact same setup for the artifacts, except that it includes this assignment. So that's a little bit of a tour of the college and career readiness course that you've just set up for your students. I hope this helps. If you have any questions, feel free to reach out to me through email.